Yep, we're rolling for a bit of a different one today. Just adjust the camera where Una's knocked it, because she's a little monkey and she has this tendency when I'm doing my videos, she comes in and likes being a monkey and climbing up and knocking things over. So anyway, onto not a fragrance review, onto a hair product review. Bit of a different one today, not a brand that I've heard of before. When I actually googled the brand, they're based in Greece. So obviously hair products I've done in the past range anywhere from America, Holland. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm thinking mentally in my head around the world, on the map, on the globe. So yeah, Greece. But without again jumping the gun, bought these quite cheap. You can even see the red stickers in TK Maxx of all places. So again, without going right into TK Maxx in the UK, they tend to sell certain products that are hard to find in other places, and or they sell ranges of fragrances even. Not always the best, but sometimes you can get good deals. And with these hair products, it's like we've got one here for £2, one here for £3. Bought them all together, one for £3.20, which is a hair tonic. So we've got ARREN, is how you spell it, not Aaron the name, but ARREN, men's grooming, Farcom professional. I googled it, they're based in Greece. A lot of Greek writing on the back as well. There is English as well, telling you how to use them. So we've got high hold pomade with a low shine finish. Then we have medium hold pomade with a high shine finish. So two pomades with slightly different effects in the hair. And we've also got a hair tonic spray for hair toning and volume. So long story short, surprisingly good for the price. When I have looked online, tends to be eBay, and I think there was a few websites, but they're not as common as say or easily available as all of the other bloody hair products out there, like your VO5, your Schwarzkopf, and so on. You know, I can't think of something there, but there's hundreds, and there's obviously some that I've reviewed in the past. In comparison to the ones I've used in the past, so the premium end, you've got the Roussel, what else? Black and white pomade, got to be range, all fairly good, 7s, 8s, 9s out of 10. And Suavecito more recently, which is a Mexican company, which did a very good pomade. Again, these are all reviews that I've already done in the past that are on the channel. But talking about these ones, so the high hold pomade I like because it's water based. It's very similar to the Suavecito, even in such a colour. I have used two other products that are very similar to this. There's a Roussel version of this, I believe it's the orange, and they also do the blue, which is their water based, which as I'm getting older, approaching almost 40, I'm becoming aware the years of larding up the hair, or that saying of putting in a lot of grease, does damage the hair, does damage the scalp. So not saying you can't wear that every now and then, but overall you don't want to be putting that in your hair every day if you value the quality of your hair. I've actually got the high hold in my hair at the moment. I had my hair cut more recently. Gives more of a natural look, as it says on the tin, which I appreciate, because again, low shine, I kind of, as I got a bit older, I prefer to do that, because again, I prefer a little bit more volume. I know it's shorter now, more of a natural look. But if you're going for more of a wet back, slick back look, then the medium hold pomade but with a high shine is better for that kind of style, that appearance in the hair. So again, in terms of what they do, it does hold the hair very well. It holds it all day for me. Smells okay, not too artificial. And yeah, for the price, I really can't, again, I'm lucky in the sense that when I went in there, I've spent just under a tenner and I got 3 products. So if you bought one of them on their own, it would be a tenner almost for just one of these. So again, if you're paying that kind of money, I'm not going to recommend them, because what they say on the tin they do. Obviously, we'll get into the other two in a minute in a bit more detail. But I think if you do see this on offer, as I say, £2-3 a tin or less, it's really recommended. Again, I bought these in TK Maxx. you know, this was several months ago. I've used them off and on. There's still a lot left in all of them. So yeah, if I was to give an overall, again, I'll go through these, and then I'll give an overall for the range rather than individual this time, because I bought them all together. I use them differently at different times. So this is the wet look one. It does look more like a gel, or a gel hybrid, so a bit like the Roussel Blue, which again I rated a 9 out of 10 in the past. So that's a good product. These are very similar. I'm not going to say they're better or worse, but again, as an overall, and obviously the hair tonic, I'm going to rate it not just on the performance of the products, what they can do for your hair, but the quality of them and the price. So I factor that all in. So if I bought these for say a tenner each or just under, I'd probably say closer to an 8, because again, it's going more towards the premium end, albeit the price of everything has gone up considerably over the years as of hair products. But I think for the fact that I got these on offer, I'll give them an 8.5 out of 10. In terms of comparing to say the Roussel and the Suavecito, they're up there. They're not actually that far off. It's just in terms of like nuances, like say this will last in my hair most of the day, but the Roussel will be an all-day thing almost. Some of them you just top up the next day or add a bit of water to with the Suavecito and Restyle. With these, they kind of do what you expect them to do. Slightly low in terms of the quality, but again, surprisingly not far off. So again, overall an 8.5 out of 10. That is blah blah blah. The high hole pomade with the low shine, the medium hole pomade with the highest shine, and then we've got, last but no means least, this is like a little bonus. This isn't something that I would rely on heavily for just styling hair. I have done a hair tonic review in the past, which was the Roussel hair tonic. This gives a bit more hold than the Roussel hair tonic. As far as I'm aware, there's no alcohol in it, because again, sometimes the hair tonics, if you're using them every day with alcohol, it can damage the scalp, damage the hair. It's not great for it. But this is doesn't smell that great, in all honesty, but in comparison to the other two, but does the job. It gives a low shine, a watery look. So it's almost like you can do it as a pre-application to hair. So say you wash your hair, without going right into specifics, wash your hair, sort of dry, add a bit of this to give it kind of like, you know, a bit more control of where you want the hair in a pre-styler, meaning it sets the style that you want to go for. And then you add a top up with a little dab, finger full of these hair products, put it in the hair to give the desired effect. In terms of this as well, this was quite cheap. Sorry, £3.20, so a little bit more than the actual hair products. It does do what it says. It gives toning and volume. So again, as I described, pre-style with it, get the hair dryer, gives a bit more volume, gives a bit more of a natural look. Again, then I don't want to say you have to do it that way, but that's kind of how it's designed. So overall, for the two different pomades and the hair tonic, I would say an 8.5 out of 10, which is very high, and it really surprised me for the price. I was expecting these to be pretty naff, to be honest. But yeah, it really surprised me. So again, if you manage to see this ARREN, just to show you again, Greek brand, ARREN by Farcom Professional. I recommend them. Good hair products, versatile in the sense you've got two. There might even be more. I think I even saw a matte clay and a fibre. Not that I've used them for many years. I tend to use pomades and different mixtures of that, but there isn't anything more I can say. So recommended 8.5 out of 10 for the 3 ARREN products. The high, again, just to reiterate, high hole pomade with low shine, that's a good product. Medium hole pomade with a high shine, that's also a good product. And then you've got like the bonus ball, if you can be bothered, if you want a little extra. Also does the job. Hair tonic spray for hair toning and volume. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10, nothing more I can say.